There's an adult. Oh, it's so difficult to tell whether it was one of the ones we saw last night. There's so much action happening around us. And you can see some of the cubs wandering off to follow where the adult is. I'm just going to reposition quickly. Amazing how bold these little guys are becoming. There's another adult, and that looks to be the mother of some of the older cub. And I actually do recognize her. She's quite distinct with her ears. She's got a very distinct face. She was part of the pandemonium last night. Sorry, I know you guys might not have caught all of that, but one of the young cubs tripped and fell over its own feet and tumbled down the side of the termite mound. I couldn't help laughing. Trying not to look embarrassed at the moment. It wasn't me. So the other adult is moving off. They're watching move off. From what I think, where she's going to go, she's not going very far. There's a nice patch of shade just near the den. And there you go. You can see she's actually digging. Brian will be there in a second. There we go. So you can see she's digging up the ground there. And what she's doing is trying to get some cool earth. And I think that's probably going to be her spot to rest for the day. And there we go. She's going to lie down in the nice cool sand that she's just dug out. Amazing how quickly they grow. And those of you who've been watching for a while remember when we started seeing these guys, they were completely black and quite timid. They would stay quite far away from the car, and you can see now they've got very used to the car. I mean, they walk within a half a meter of the car with no problem. As it starts warming up, and you can see the adults already bedding down. So when it was checked earlier this morning at about 6:15, there were no hyenas here, and the young cubs would have been hiding in the den underground where it's safe. And obviously during the morning there's two adults that have come back from foraging. And the cubs had come out, and they would have suckled, or the cubs that belong to this particular female here would have suckled, and it's possible that the other mother might have been during the night, or might come this afternoon. There's one station at the hyena den site active, 2 adults and 3 Montuan. A firm, 1 vehicle here. Let's try and move a little bit forward to see what the little rascals are up to. It looks like they are playing on the other side of the termite mound, which is their den. The little hooligan's gone. Saw them go over the top. What if they went down inside the hole? Can you see any of them?
I can't. I'm going to try and look in this hole now.
What if they've gone into the hole? I thought they were playing up on top of the termite mound.
Yeah, I can't see anything up there.
Maybe we're playing around and around the mulberry bush with the hyenas, and they're on the other side, and we go back that side, they come this side. Let's check the other side. It could be, now that it's getting hot, that the cubs have decided to go into the den where it is cooler. Check around the other side, but it is possible, because it is getting warm, that the youngsters have headed in the den. And it does look that way. So I can't see them on the other side of the termite mound either. So guys, it's up to you. What we can do next. We can carry on driving around. We can go have another look for that male leopard we were with earlier, or we can just stay here. Let me know what you guys would like to do, and you can do that by sending me an email, sending us an email at questions@wildearth.tv, or if you're on Twitter, just use the hashtag #SafariLive. Good morning, Mark from Denmark. Mark would like to know, didn't see any male hyenas around the den. Do they play any part in rearing the cubs? Mark, being a male hyena is not something you really want to be in life. It's pretty much the lowest of the low. Even the lowest ranking female hyena is is higher than the highest ranking male hyena. And they do come to the den, and sometimes they sort of act as babysitters and will stay with the cubs at the den. But generally, they do have very little sort of actual parental roles, apart from being a clan member. And so if the den was under threat by another predator or by another clan of hyenas, they would definitely help defend the den. But yeah, they are very, very much beaten men, male hyenas. Everyone bites them, snaps them, and beats them up and kicks them around. Very unusual. I think hyenas are pretty much, spotted hyenas are the only truly matriarchal society in the bush, because you don't get more bossy than a large female hyena, and they're often physically much bigger than the males as well. Even with their high testosterone levels, they've got pseudo penises and pseudo testes, so they're very male-like. Apart from the fact that they are females and do give birth, they're actually thought to be hermaphrodites for most of the early 1900s because of that pseudo penis. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Thanks to the hyenas. It was nice to see the cubs out, even though it was just shortly. So thank you very much. The general consensus is we'd like to go explore and see if we can maybe find that male leopard again. So